Excellent. Well, I just wanted to welcome everybody on this live event. This is a fantastic virtual site tour series that we have put together for you on behalf of Visit Lauderdale. My name is Agnes Zaransky. I am the Regional Sales Executive for the Northeast. On behalf of the Greater Fort Lauderdale Convention and Visitors Bureau, I'd like to take this opportunity to bring you up to date on our destination before we begin our site tour of the Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. Greater Fort Lauderdale is resilient, and together we will move forward as a destination for a new day of travel. During this pivotal time, as we reopen for visitors, we have a great opportunity to satisfy pent-up demand for wanderlust, while at the same time reassuring visitors that we are a safe destination. In support of Broward County's hospitality industry and business community, Visit Lauderdale launched the Safe and Clean Pledge. Upon taking the pledge, every tourism-related business is invited to display the destination's clearly stated safe and clean protocols, including practicing social distancing, wearing masks, among others. Together, we instill confidence among residents and travelers and help stop the spread of COVID-19 as we continue to welcome visitors and encourage everyone to be safe while supporting local businesses. I'm excited to share that a new convention center district is on the horizon for Greater Fort Lauderdale. Plans include an upscale 800-room headquarter hotel interconnected with a convention center. The first phase of the expansion opens in late 2021 with a full completion in 2024. The all-new convention center will be bigger and better with 1.2 million square feet of space, including a 350,000 square foot of contiguous exhibit space and a new 65,000 square foot waterfront ballroom. The venue is the first convention center in Florida to be LEED certified on any level and one of only 3 in the nation to achieve LEED Gold certification for an existing building. Both the convention center and the expansion and the new headquarter hotel are anticipated to be designated LEED Gold. Our regional sales executives provide the help you need with site selection, planning, and promoting your program. We are the insiders with local knowledge that'll make sure you don't miss any of the excitement that makes Greater Fort Lauderdale the perfect place for your next conference, meeting, or incentive. Please email your dedicated regional sales executive today to learn more about the $10 million incentive for events booked during the eligible 2021 through 2024 dates. Joining me today is my Northeast Regional Sales Partner, Jennifer Senna, who will introduce our featured hotel this morning. Jennifer, please take it away. Jennifer, we can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I forgot I still had it on mute.
Thank you. I can hear you now.
Yep, I didn't want all the background noise, so I had it on mute. So, hi everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Agnes, for that and giving us that insightful update on Greater Fort Lauderdale. I'm Jennifer Senna, and allow me to transport you to a magnificent location just south of Fort Lauderdale to Hollywood, featuring an upscale and relaxed atmosphere. Inspired by the lyrics and lifestyle of singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort is a resort destination and an entertainment complex on the legendary Hollywood Beach Boardwalk. With an array of amenities and a high level of hospitality, service, and attention to detail, the 369-room, 18-story destination resort is a perfect setting for guests and to have them escape the everyday and just chill. Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort brings an entirely different resort perspective to South Florida with its unique, authentic, no worries, tropical vibe, and the feeling of escape is experienced immediately upon arrival. Whether you're looking for an exciting place to discover new adventures, celebrate with family and friends, or indulge in a relaxing getaway, one thing is for sure, you will return home from your visit at the Margaritaville Beach Resort with an unforgettable array of memories that will last a lifetime, and no passports are required. And I'm happy to introduce you to Margaritaville's Senior Sales Manager, Fernando Nunez.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Corner of Paradise. Thank you so much for that introduction, ladies. It's so great to be with all of you today. My name is Fernando, and I am proud to be part of the team here at the Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. Joining me today, she's kind of in the distance, is my associate, Jamie Botkin, who's actually our Senior Conference Service Manager, who will be getting into some of the details about how it is that we're doing things nowadays with food and beverage and events later on in our tour. Thank you again so much for being here. Hollywood Beach has now been home to us for the last 5 years. This resort is proud to be the flagship property of the Margaritaville brand. We are now 5 years young. We opened back in October of 2015. We started as a 349 room and suite hotel and now have added 20 more rooms, and we're now at 369 rooms and suites. Combined with our 8 food and beverage outlets, 30,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor space, and all the features that come with the marvelous Hollywood Boardwalk, we are proud to be the flagship of the brand that is now 13 and 14 operating hotels throughout the US and in the Caribbean, with an anticipated 25 to 30 hotels to be by the end of the year. So we're really excited about that, including one that's going to be in Times Square, New York, for those of you that are in the Northeast. So look out for that one soon. During our tour, we're going to see everything that the hotel has to offer for your groups, for your events, your incentives, and even for your downtime. And we're going to talk a little bit about how it is that we're doing things nowadays with the current climate, and we'll be happy to address any questions that you have. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and begin our tour. I'm going to switch this over to your perspective as if you were here. I'm currently standing in the main lobby of our resort, which I like to describe as a relaxed luxury experience. Our brand is new. Many people ask if we're affiliated with any of the other major brands. We are proud to be an independent flag of our own, and we are independently owned and operated. The lobby, as you can see, is currently set up for social distancing. The flip-flop, which is actually a signature mark in all of our hotels and resorts, is being used everywhere to indicate social distancing using these cool little decals on the floor. Sanitation, safety, and cleanliness is important here at the resort, especially during these times. You will see throughout the resort from the moment you arrive, there are sanitation stations throughout every part of the common area. And as we move along throughout the space, you'll see that that is indicated as well, along with signage indicating that everyone must be wearing masks throughout their experience and maintaining that social distance. We're going to begin the tour heading upstairs to our beautiful License to Chill deck on the 11th floor. And right now, I'd like to turn it over to our close friend and colleague, Brittany Adams with CSI, our preferred DMC, who's going to talk to you a little bit about the great things that they could do with us and your group. Take it away, Brittany.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. We're so excited to be welcoming you back here to sunny South Florida. My name is Brittany Adams. I'm the Associate Director of Sales at CSI DMC. I'm so pleased that you're here with us today and to be joining the Greater Fort Lauderdale CVB and the beautiful Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. For those of you that aren't familiar with CSI, we're a full-service DMC with offices all around the United States, and we also have a great international leg. We've been around for over 32 years, and we started in Washington, D.C. We constantly strive to provide exceptional experiences every time, and if you've worked with us, you know that we pride ourselves on creating really special, unique, and exciting themed events, as well as off-site tours and activities, gifting, and things of that nature. Considering we're the preferred DMC on property, I have the wonderful opportunity of working at this beautiful property and with their magnificent team often. I myself work in the South Florida office, so I'm local. I'm a born and raised South Floridian, which you don't come across those very often. So I like to be a resource for our team here and for all of you bringing groups. So whether you're looking to achieve a fun, interactive team building on property or looking to send guests out exploring for the day, you've definitely picked the right place. Some of the most popular outings for our guests include deep sea fishing, catamaran sails, eco kayak and paddleboard tours, and even beautiful bike tours along the Broadwalk and into the Anfield Nature Center. In doing so, you get the opportunity to not only be out in the beautiful weather, but also learn a lot about the flora and fauna, bird watching, and also the mangrove system here that help with our ecosystem in South Florida. We even have great creative offerings that allow guests to try their hand at hot glass art, learning the ins and outs of DJing or scratching music, and also local culinary delights. We always strive to provide options that cater to all of the different guests within a group. As we know, some people just want to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather, while others like to enjoy more active options. And then there's always the group who loves the cultural aspects of a new destination. So we're here to help at CSI, and we love partnering with Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Fernando, but when I join him again, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of our interactive entertainment and musical entertainment ideas, along with decor on here on property for evening events.
Thank you so much for that, Brittany. So right now we are on top of the resort on our 11th floor License to Chill rooftop terrace. Look at that view. Even on partly cloudy days, this place looks spectacular. So during the day, License to Chill serves as our third pool, and more specifically, our adult pool. During leisure times, you must be 21 and over to be on this deck. So for those of you that are seeking a quieter experience, this will be your destination. However, it is also our premier outdoor space for other events, breakfast, lunch, receptions, dinners. We even have social events that take place out here, such as weddings. With that backdrop, I mean, can't go wrong. It's a huge footprint. At some point, we've even had upwards of about 600 people up here for a reception during our grand opening, which was an exciting weekend back in October 2015. Brittany and her team do a phenomenal job teaming up with our groups and offering ways to enhance your experience out here. And she will go ahead and get a little bit more into that. While we wait for her, what you're seeing around here are the 369 rooms and suites of the hotel. All the rooms do begin on the 11th floor. So while the hotel is a 17-story building, there's not a single hotel room to the 11th floor. Everything below us is actually meeting space and parking space. So everyone benefits from a great elevation, a great view. Everyone has a balcony and a view of water in some capacity. To the east, you have the ocean. To the west, you have the beautiful bays of Hollywood. And then to the north and south, you have a perfect 50-50 view of both bodies of water. So really, there is no losing when it comes to view. We're gonna walk on over here to, I affectionately call the Edge of Paradise. Fun fact, that was another possible name for the License to Chill Terrace. And we're gonna go ahead and get with Brittany. Hey, Britt.
Hi, everybody. So in talking about evening events and some interactive entertainment ideas, whether or not you're trying to provide just a Caribbean flair or transforming the space into a tropical paradise, there are a few key things that you can do to really make your event stand out. First and foremost, if you haven't been here and you haven't had an opportunity to try the seafood, it is spectacular. So we recommend having an oyster shucker walk around your reception and actually hand shuck and serve oysters, fresh oysters, to guests. So it's a really interactive element and it brings the fresh seafood right to them. Second, you can see the proximity of the pool is super close to the event space. So if you're looking for a wow grand finale performance, consider doing a splash mob. We can have dancers dressed as serving staff here. And right before the end of the show, or really at any time you'd like to have that pop or that wow, just turn on their music and they'll start a performance, jump in the water, and continue to perform. And it always catches guests by surprise. It's a really great opportunity. Now, if you're looking for a true, authentic Margaritaville feel, as far as the theming goes, Why not have a fresh pineapple husker here, husking fresh pineapple and serving a specialty cocktail from the bar. And while they're at it, they can catch a photo with a tropical bird handler, really just showcasing everything we have to offer. Lastly, from a decor standpoint, spandex linens look fantastic out here, but you could also have your choice of flowing, palm printed linens and lush, vibrant tropical centerpieces. But I could go on for days about decor, so I'm gonna let Fernando take you around and show you the rest of the property. And thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Brittany.
Thank you.
Well, friends, up here on the 11th floor, there's probably no other space where you could see the beauty that is the location where we're at here in Hollywood Beach. For those of you not familiar with it, we are located at the center of the Hollywood Broadwalk. It's 2.25 miles of outdoor space filled with 40 to 50 additional shops, bars, restaurants, mostly family owned, boutique style, and most which offer you this beautiful view of Hollywood Beach. What you're seeing down below us are the other two pools that we have here at Margaritaville. To the right, Lone Pond Pool, your typical resort pool, covered with cabanas, jacuzzi, and over to the left, you have Land Shark Pool, your more family-friendly pool with water slides, fountains, waterfalls, and fun tiki-style cabanas. Both pools do offer food and beverage service and cabana service, which are great options to have for those of you that are looking for downtime during your events. Down ahead on the far end, you'll also see the Hollywood Band Shell. It's been here for longer than any of us have probably been alive, and it's looked many different ways since we've been here. But we're proud now to be able to control the entertainment on that space 5 nights a week with free entertainment Wednesday through Friday. Free entertainment for all could definitely be a great thing for everyone to take advantage of while you're here on site. Down below with the large shark fin up top, that is Land Shark Bar and Grill. One of the 4 full-service restaurants here on site and the second largest. Below that, you also see our flow rider. If anybody's up for a surf simulator, that's where you'll find it. While the beach here in Hollywood is not private, we do have about 500 feet of oceanfront space that we do service. You get an umbrella and 2 beach chairs with your room. You can upgrade to a cabana, and you also do get full food and beverage service out there during your stay. Oh, and I forgot to mention, that beautiful Broadwalk, we do offer beach bikes that you could use at no charge included with your room. You can take advantage to check out the sites. A sunrise walk is exactly something you want to do. Down below is the Margaritaville restaurant, but we'll get more into that in just a moment. We're gonna head inside and check out one of our rooms and suites, give you a better idea of what that experience is like. And I believe Jennifer has a question for everybody.
I sure do. Thank you, Fernando. So everyone, here's the first question. I'm actually going to read it, and whoever is the first one to type it in will win the prize. And the prize for this one is the Margaritaville Summer Beach Pack. And it's a surprise of what's going to be in it. So I'm really excited to see who's going to get the first one. So question is, what month and year did the resort first open? I'll give you a hint. January 2015, no. He mentioned it when he was on the on the terrace area, and he said they had their opening reception. It is 2015. Oh, there we go. We got the first one. Amanda got it. October 2015. Congratulations, Amanda. Can you please send me your email address so that we have you as our winner?
Awesome. Congratulations, Amanda. We'll be getting that out to you soon. Well, friends, if you may have noticed, it was a quick and easy walk into this space. We're in one of our 2 beautiful hospitality suites here on site. These suites are perfect to entertain your guests, to even give to one of your VIPs while they're staying with us, or even as an office for your larger events. It's located right here on the 11th floor. You'll see it does have a full kitchen, dining area, and living area, and it attaches to that beautiful 600 square foot terrace just outside with direct access to License to Chill. Another great benefit of this suite is that it does become a 2-bedroom suite. We're gonna walk into the king room here to give you an idea of what our room product does look like. So you see our rooms are beautifully appointed nice and clean, super comfortable. This particular room doesn't have a balcony because it actually attaches to the larger one outside. But if you could just imagine one of the balconies you just saw outside connected to this, you have that you benefit. Our rooms come with either 1 king bed or 2 queen beds, have this very similar layout, very clean look. And then all our restrooms do feature double sinks. Anyone who can see that, you see you have dolphin tail faucets over there, a water closet, and a stand-up shower, beautiful backlit tiles. So again, our room product, when we schedule our run of house rooms, you get a combination of kings, 2 queens, with all the different views you have throughout the resort. And then you also have the option of attaching it to something like this. We're actually gonna take this time to go ahead and go downstairs to the 9th floor where we're gonna highlight our meeting space. At this time, I'd like to introduce one of our very good friends of the resort, Iset Diaz, field executive and trainer with Clinique. Take it away, Iset.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. I'm so excited to be here with everyone today to share my passion for Margaritaville and Hollywood Resort. I gotta tell you, as part of an executive trainer at Clinique, I'm in charge of meetings, seminars, you name it. And I wouldn't do it anywhere else than here at this resort. The staff is so authentically friendly. The feel of this hotel is like you're working in paradise, like on vacation. And I don't know about you guys, but when I work, I want to think about paradise. So this makes it all that much easier. I love that all of the operational pieces, when it comes to setting up and anything my guests need, it's seamless. I mean, it's at a blink of an eye. Everything is always taken care of. As the host, you know, you have carry some of that stress. No stress here whatsoever. It's extremely comfortable. And I'll tell you a little secret. When I'm done with my trainings, one of the things I do when everything is picked up, I sit in the room for like 10, 20 minutes just to take that energy home with me. So I absolutely love to be here. You can't go wrong. So Fernando, I'll hand it back to you, and thank you for letting me hang out.
Thank you so much, Iset. Hi. So friends, we actually are now located on our 9th floor, home to all of our meeting space. And where you see Iset located is actually our permanent registration desk here on the north side of the floor. The great thing about our meeting space is that it's completely contained on one level here at the resort on the 9th floor, where the only other items you will find are executive offices and our banquet kitchen, making speed of service and quality of food a priority for all of our groups. I love saying that the view from up here on the 9th floor is similar to that of a cruise ship. As I get closer to those glass panels, you'll see that same beautiful view that we saw up on the 11th floor. A view of the ocean just below you, completely contained so you could have a successful event. This foyer is actually the most popular meal space for our groups. We've had anywhere upwards of about 300 people seated up here for a meal function, and it serves as a phenomenal primary reception space as well. We have one ballroom that totals at over 10,000 square feet that could be divided into 3 equal thirds of over 3,000 square feet. And we also have 7 smaller breakout rooms that range from 600 to 1,200 square feet, most of them with natural light. Now, we're gonna go ahead and step into some of our ballrooms. Now, keep in mind, during the times we are using some of these rooms as storage, since some things have had to be adjusted. But just to give you an idea of what our space looks like, this is 1/3 of our ballroom. In one section, you could easily fit about 100 people in classroom style with full AV. And it's a beautiful canvas for you to just have a spectacular general session. The unique thing about this particular section is that it could be actually separated one more time to create 2 smaller rooms. So it'll be easy for you to just take a quick break and come back to 2 breakout rooms within the same space. We're gonna flow on over to the other side of the ballroom. Typically, if there's ever a situation where we do have 2 groups, it's easy to contain them here on the 9th floor between our banquet staff and using these beautiful planters as dividers. Things flow easily and everyone's able to have an uninterrupted experience. Now we're in the west and south ballrooms, which are currently on a flow to be used for some training, some ongoing training, which you see is currently set up for social distancing. We are currently allowed to have meetings here in Broward County, adhering to special guidelines, which mean we have to adhere to 6-foot social distancing, no more than 50% capacities, and then certain restrictions on food and beverage. And for a quick overview on what those restrictions and that new way is, we're gonna turn it over to my good friend, Jamie.
Hi, good afternoon and welcome everybody. So according to Broward guidelines, so we do have a great plans in place with our social distancing. We've got diagrams set up for many setups that we've been able to provide to our clients and we've got plenty of space to expand if needed. We do adhere to the 1 per 6, as well as for our food and beverage options, we are offering touchless menus where they are boxed or bento boxed for both breakfast, lunch, breaks, as well as we offer our plated menus as well. And then we also, as the restrictions for buffets open up, we'll be able to also have attendance for our buffets as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that quick overview, Jamie. We all know that one day this will all return back to the normalcy that we all enjoy, but right now we're excited to have those guidelines in place, and we'll have them ready for any of you who are looking forward to have meetings in the near future. We're now going to take this time to go ahead and hit downstairs.
Fernando, we have a question from,
yeah.
You hear me? We have a question from one of the planners.
Sure.
She wants to know if we could see an example of the bento boxes. I don't know if that's something you guys can get before the end of the tour.
No, and thank you so much for that question. Unfortunately, don't have one prepared to show you, but I would be happy to share that with everyone. If everyone's okay with receiving that, we'll send some images of what that looks like, so we could go ahead and get it over to you. Okay?
Sure, thank you.
Thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to the 2nd floor where our spa and fitness center are located. And I'm not sure if you ladies had another question. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and transcend to the 2nd floor.
Nope, I do have another question for you.
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm sorry, there aren't any direct questions about the hotel yet, but I do have a question for a prize, if that's okay, Fernando?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So everyone, again, be the first one to type in the correct answer in the chat box. And this prize is going to be the Margaritaville Spa Prize Pack. And again, it's a surprise in what you're going to get. So again, hopefully whoever wins can share with all of us what you did get. So here's the question. How many guests were on the License to Chill during the grand opening celebration? I do have a multiple choice. Amy, great. We did get the answer, and it's 600 plus people. Great, thank you. Amy, if you could send me your email address so that we can get your prize to you.
Congratulations, Amy, and thank you so much for that, Jen. Well, friends, we're now on the 2nd floor of our resort. It's funny, as I walk through this space, I still remember what it looked like before the building was ready. So on the other side of this pathway, we're gonna run into our fitness center. It's a full fitness center with a view of our pools and the beach. You have access to it 24 hours a day with your room key. And during these times, we are taking precautions to make sure that we control this environment. So you will see that the lights are currently dimmed, because right now, in an effort to maintain cleanliness, we're asking everyone to let us know when they actually want to access the gym, so we could go ahead and properly sanitize the space. I apologize if it's a little dark right now, but we'll get you these images so you can see them later. But you have everything, free weights, machines, you have your cardio all facing the beautiful pools and beach, medicine balls, everything you can imagine is located within this facility. It's a great facility. Everything's branded here. That's our Fins Up Fitness Center. So Heading down here over to the left, we have our group exercise room, which we use to host yoga classes, Pilates classes, boot camps. And when those aren't happening in this space, we usually take them up to License to Show on the 11th floor or even to the beach. We're now entering the reception area for our St. Somewhere Spa. The spa is over 11,000 square feet of total space, which includes 11 spa treatment rooms. And because 2 of those are double treatment rooms, we could actually have 13 treatments going on at one time. Our spa retail shop, spa terrace, and currently closed right now is our salon, where we do have a full hair and nail salon. So within your groups, whether they be corporate or incentive groups, if anyone's interested in getting a mani or a pedi with a view, that is an option here at our resort. Looking here on the second floor, we're gonna go ahead and just take a quick trip downstairs to the lobby and head on outside and show you Margaritaville and a couple of the other events down on the main level. If anyone has any questions, I'll be more than happy to address them at this time, or we could wait till the end.
A quick question for you. Have you seen Jimmy Buffett perform live? Because I understand he's performed twice at the resort since it opened back in 2015.
All right, friends.
Fernando, we have a question for you.
Yes, what's up?
Agnes?
Fernando, I wanted to know if you saw Jimmy Buffett live, because I understand he's performed twice at the resort since it opened.
Oh, yes. Sorry if I missed that earlier, Agnes. Yeah, actually, fun fact, Jimmy has performed technically twice here at the resort since we've opened. The first time actually happened in this very space. We're currently inside the Margaritaville restaurant and bar and cafe, the cornerstone to the brand and to our food and beverage experience here at the resort. It's the largest of the 4 restaurants, and actually during the pre-opening or soft opening of the resort, one night, one unassuming night in the middle of the week, Jimmy just showed up with his guitar, got up there on that stage, which is on the far end of this video, and then acoustic performance of Margaritaville. And he altered the lyrics to talk about the construction process. So that was a fun surprise for everybody that was in-house, including us. We had no idea he was coming. And the other time, he actually did a full-fledged performance on the Great Lawn outside next to the resort with his full Coral Reefer band for the grand opening weekend. The guests that were here for that weekend had priority access to the concert area, but those guests that were on the Broadwalk enjoying their day in Hollywood Beach were able to watch the show from the Broadwalk or from these massive displays and concert speakers that were displayed on the beach for people to enjoy it while they're enjoying their beach day. It was a great experience. So this space is currently closed as we sanitize it and make sure that it's ready to go. It does host over 400 people. You can buy it out and use it as an event space, but it is our primary meal space. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and live entertainment 7 nights a week. We're gonna head on just outside here. And while we won't take a trip out to the Broadwalk, as we saw it earlier on the 11th floor, just a quick note that this path does lead you directly to the beach and onto that Broadwalk, to the pools, and to everything that Hollywood has to offer. We're gonna go ahead and take a trip inside now and look at some of our other outlets inside the lobby area. You'll see there are sanitation stations everywhere. Now, all these beautiful display items that you can't find in our retail shop, including those Adirondack chairs. You love them that much, you could buy them at our store. To my right here is a Live Life Like a Song retail shop, our main retail shop. We can find everything from Margaritaville pens, t-shirts, to those chairs, and even the pillows we have in our rooms. they become so popular that it's an item that we actually sell in our store.
Fernando, we have a question from Jason.
Sure.
I'd like to know what the capacity is of just the second floor of the Margaritaville restaurant that you mentioned.
Great question, and thank you so much for that question. The second floor Margaritaville, which is a semi-private space, hosts approximately 70 people in the existing tables and chairs that are used in the restaurant. But we could do up to just over 100 in reception style because it does connect to a balcony outside of that space. And it's a beautiful setting for receptions. Thank you so much for that question. Right here in front of us is our Margaritaville coffee shop. Imagine everything you could get at your typical high-end gourmet shop. In addition to that, you have freshly squeezed juices, smoothies, and during lunchtime, our sushi chef from the steakhouse, which you'll see in a moment, actually prepares sushi for all our guests. And again, speaking of that restaurant, we're now gonna head over to JWB. So you haven't been to our resort until you take a picture with the flip-flop. It's everyone's favorite thing to do. So JWB, which stands for James William Buffett, is the 4th restaurant here on property to open. And it's the first of its kind. Everything on our property has been done in some capacity or on some scale throughout the brand worldwide, except for JWB. We're proud to be the first location here in Hollywood Beach. JWB Prime Steak and Seafood features wet aged prime cuts of beef, spear codfish, daily raw bar, a great hidden sushi menu, and an exclusive set of wines and liqueurs. During the day, it does double as an event space. We got private breakfasts and lunch. Buyouts are available for the evening. And it also works as a great meeting and breakout space. Hey, John. Hey, thank you. What is this?
Who's to blame? Who's to blame the overrated drinking?
That's one of our signature Who's to Blame margaritas. We'll take a sip of that here in a moment. But just to show you the rest of our space. So again, JWB is only open in the evenings for dinner service. So it is currently closed, but just to give you a look inside. It's a nice intimate space, fits just about 100 people, with an open kitchen format. It does feature a private dining room in the back, which could separate from the rest of the dining room and could host about 30 people for a private dinner or even a breakout meeting. We're happy to get you some of those images. Yes, Agnes?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Jason has a question. He wants to know if it's open 7 days a week or 7 nights a week, excuse me.
Yes, unless there are extraordinary circumstances, JWB is open all 7 nights of the week.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you. Who wouldn't want to have one of these in their home? So while it's not displayed now, this is our raw bar. So when you walk in the evening, this is iced down with lights, and you'll have our entire raw bar selection with king crab legs, oysters of all kinds, stone crab claws when in season. It's an extraordinary experience. So friends, we are wrapping up the end of our tour here. We're gonna go ahead and pick up this Who's to Blame margarita and just head outside for a moment. Because, you know, it is 5 o'clock somewhere at all times. So they say here.
And Fernando, we have
Does anyone have any other questions for me at the time?
Lisa Gates does. She'd like to know if she can get some idea of rates for leisure and group and any incentives offered right now.
During the current time or a specific time, I'm sorry?
Just the current situation.
Yeah, so currently for any end of the year, for the year business, we are being extremely flexible on the group and event side. Very comfortable contracts. As far as rates go, I mean, you're gonna find some unconventional rates that are probably to be the low 200s, the upper 100s. We'll work with you. So please let us know what it is that you and your groups need. For any business in the year, for the year, we are being very flexible. And same thing goes for any quarter one business in 2021.
Debbie wants to know, just to clarify, Debbie wants to clarify the JWB capacity is 100 with the private section is 130.
In totality, the whole entire restaurant holds about 120.
Okay.
Including lounge area, main dining area, and the private dining room.
And Jason wants to know if he can be invited to the beach bar on the Wave Rider when he comes to.
We could arrange that. So the flow rider is actually a great thing for groups. We could actually rent that out in our blocks. If any of you are interested in checking it out, just let me know and we'll set that up. Oh, if you want to see it now, it's actually not on right now. It's not activated due to the lower occupancy at the moment. But I'm happy to get you some great videos, and I think I have one of me trying it, which is pretty hilarious.
We could do another live site tour just for that as well.
Yeah, we'll do that. These are great questions.
Fernando, we do have to get to our last prize question.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
All right, everyone. So again, be the first one to type in the answer. I am going to do this one as a multiple choice because I think it's a little bit harder. And for this one, the prize will be, which is our grand prize, a complimentary 2-night stay at the Margaritaville. Sorry, I didn't drink any, I promise. Hollywood Beach Resort. And the gift certificate will be mailed to you. But again, it's a 2-night complimentary stay. And here's the question. How many margarita glasses make up the margarita glass chandelier in the main lot? Is it 129, 189, 229, or 319? Oh, we got some answers. Oh, people did listen. First one is Corinne Stacia. Congratulations, Corinne.
Congratulations, friends. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Of course, this had to happen at the end.
There we go.
Hi, friends. Unless we didn't have any other questions, I just wanted to take this minute to thank you all again for your time this morning. We're so excited to have shown you our home and corner of paradise here in Hollywood Beach, and look forward to working with you and your groups in the near future. As they say outside the door, mi casa es tu casa. From me, Fernando, Jamie, Isette, Brittany, and the rest of the Margaritaville family, cheers. Thank you. Back to you, Agnes.
A special thank you to our hotel partners, Fernando Nunez, Paula Carlson, the senior sales manager, director of sales, Michael Cook, and the entire team at the Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort for allowing us into your home. And a special thank you to all the participants on the call for taking this time to learn a little bit more about the Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. I invite all of you to join us again on Wednesday, August 26th at 11 a.m. as we discover the Marriott Harbor Beach Resort. As we say it in Polish, do widzenia. Until next time, stay safe and be well. This concludes our live presentation today. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.